Hey guys, I did want to show y'all my project me and my mama was working on.
I know you did say you and your mom working on.
How everybody doing? Welcome, welcome, welcome.
You want something from the locker room?
Nah, mama. Lily, you want something?
No, thank you.
Well, mama, if you getting something like broccoli or chicken, I want some. Hey guys, welcome to our Systems Done in a Day.
Small order of broccoli and beef with white rice.
Now, I don't want no rice, mama. Hey guys.
I want the small.
Hello, everybody.
And 4 chicken wings.
Hi guys, let's get ready to go over Systems Done in a Day. My mom just went into my office. She didn't care that I was trying to do it live. She was hungry, so she just decided to order her food. Hey Jackie, how you been?
We got rice coming with it. Yeah.
Let's go.
Yep, that'd be it.
Lily, say
one
hey.
egg roll. One egg
Hey.
roll. Mm-hmm.
Okay. Jackie says she's doing good. Say hey to everybody, mama.
Say how much it'll be?
Hey, Sandra. Hey, guys. Those of you that's on over here, please put your name in.
She's talking and I'm talking too.
I had to do my live, ma. I had to come in on time. All right, guys. Let me set my live up. Get my stuff together here. All right. Hi, everybody. All right, so you know I got to get myself together. Got to make some announcements. Lily, can you see if I'm plugged into the wall? All right, guys. Hello, hello, hello. Hey, LaShawn. Everybody say, hey, Mother Brenda.
Yes, ma'am.
So if you guys stay on to the end, I'm going to show you what my mom and I were putting together. And I say even though she was doing it by herself. But we were putting some things together, and I just want your opinion on how well I did with putting these things together. Mama, come and say hey to everybody. Be good now, because this is a professional live.
Hello, everybody.
Say something over there too.
Hi, everybody. We doing 2?
Yeah, we got 2 of them going on. I got 2 phones.
Yeah. But yeah, hi.
Mama, did you order everything I need? Like, what you order?
I ordered beef and broccoli and ordered chicken wings.
Oh, that's gonna be real good. That's gonna be real good. Beef and broccoli and chicken wings. I'm gonna get me some of that broccoli, and I'm gonna eat me one of them chicken wings as well.
Okay.
Mother Dorothy says, "Hello, beautiful ladies." Jackie says, "Hello, Mama Brenda."
Hello.
Come on, I Own A Daycare group. Hey, say something over there, group. All right, so guys, I won't be on long. I gotta do a few things. Mama, what you gonna sit in here and watch me?
Yeah, I'm gonna
have a seat, mother.
I'm gonna sit in here and watch you.
Mama,
Huh?
you want to show the people what we did with that table?
What we did?
Yes, let's show the people what we did with that table, Mama.
What we did?
Yes.
You sure you gonna show people what we did?
Mama, what did you do, Mama? What did you do with the table?
I put the table together. What did you do?
I'm trying to show you how to put it together. I'm trying to make sure the instructions right.
You trying to be the supervisor?
That's right.
I don't need no supervision. I put it together and just bent.
Mama, do y'all think Amazon will send you a bent table?
Yes, they will.
I don't think Amazon will send a bent table.
Man, they'll send it to you fast, but it may be bent when you get here.
Well, we
All you
gonna
gotta do is send it back.
Okay, well, I'm gonna figure this out.
Mm-hmm.
All right, everybody. So back to the original program. Somebody says, hello, Mother Dobson.
Hello.
Somebody says, supervisor. I don't know why I can't never see comments over here on Own A Daycare, but if you are on, at least, okay, Alice says, hello there, ladies.
Hello.
Hey, Anaya, I haven't seen you in a long time. All right, for all of my audience that's normally on for me to just talk business in general, tonight it's going to be a little bit different because I am here in the School of Systems, and tonight I'm going to share with you about systems that can be done in a day, especially if you're looking for ways to organize your teachers to follow your system in your childcare business. And Kimberly says, yes, Amazon can and will send you bent tables.
I told you. Thank you, Kimberly. Because I know. I've been doing this a long time.
Well, my mama said you could still put some glass on it. Just be careful how you move it.
But that's true. That is true.
But mama, if it's bent and broke, it's nothing I can do. I don't need it.
Well, what you gonna do with it?
I don't even know. And then then my mama said you can package back up and send it back. Like, how am I gonna send this back? Like, we just ripped the box open.
Take it back up like they take it up to send it to you. You take it back up.
I'm gonna let the people on Amazon. So you guys stay. I'm gonna let the people on Amazon. So I'm gonna let the people on Facebook tell us what we could do to make it happen. So if you all know any man that put things together, please have them on. If you stay on to the end, it's gonna be really good. I want to give away something. What could I give away, Mom? What would you like to give to the people?
I don't particularly know.
You want to go to the store and pick out something and bring it to me?
What would you like for them to have? Because I'd be trying to give all the stuff away.
Oh, boy. Hey, guys, we want to give y'all something special tonight for staying on with us. Now, Mom, let's give them a value of, well, you know we're talking about systems. Mom, listen now. Don't try to bring up the biggest thing.
How many we gonna give away?
It's something that I need to be able to ship. How many prizes should we have? I think one will be good. Just give me one that I can ship.
Okay.
Oh, what about the book with you in it, Mama?
Oh, yeah. How about that?
All right.
That ain't no system, but it'll work.
It'll work. All right, so now we got Mama Dobson. She is going into our store. We have a physical store here. You know, like when you go to an amusement park, you walk through the store. Well, we have a physical store here at the School of Systems that once you come in and you walk through the site and you visit the site and you have on-site training, you can walk through the store. It's like a gift shop. And you can pick up gifts on your way out. All right. Watch your step, Mama. Okay, show the people what you got.
So, we have my first day of childcare, the Little Big School.
Yes. I love it.
And I'm in this book, so.
Show them where you at, Mama.
Oh, let me show you. It looks just like me.
I love it.
Yeah, let me show you.
So, I wanted to dedicate this book
these
to my
kids.
mom.
Look at Miss Dobson.
Ooh!
You see me with my ponytail when I had hair? Yes.
Serving the kids.
Yes.
I love it. I love it. So this is going to be our giveaway. We believe wholeheartedly. Let me see here. Let me see. I think this is going to be a book that a bag that I'm going to quickly grab. Okay, Mom, we're going to switch spots. Okay, so I believe in showing you systems. And so when you come to the School of Systems, it's not just a daycare, but it's an actual physical site that shows you how systems should be organized in your business. And so this is why I was able to grab quickly the gift bag, because when parents come in your childcare business, you want to have gift bags readily available. So this is why Mama Dobson is holding this book, because I'm going to give you a free book. Those of you that stay on and that answer a few questions for me and that interact with our brand, I'm going to give you a free book. All right, you got it, Mama?
Got it.
All right,
Okay.
hold it for them.
I got it.
All right, and so I also want to show you what's all in my system, because this is a giveaway bag that we give to parents when they come to take a tour. So we keep these readily available. So in order to keep these systems readily available, you will make sure that on your weekly task list that this is a part of your weekly task list where you keep a certain number prepared and ready. So I like to believe in a number of 25. So whether it is a Tuesday, when I come in, it should be 25 bags. Or whether it is a Thursday, it should be 25 bags. So that means that that person is responsible to keep 25 of these bags readily available in our program. And so when a parent comes to enroll, they're going to get the Little Big School. And so what this system is, this is a system, okay? So this system walks children through what their day will be like in childcare. And so we started out based on the schedule for arrival. And then this is going to be after they come into the arrival. It says each day your mommy or daddy will bring you to your new school. So now we're reading this to them so they'll understand that you are on your way to school. And this is what's going to happen when you go to school. All right. So it's a Little Big School. And this is what they call childcare. When you are an educational facility, the students start referring to you as a school. Don't they? Give me some hearts if they start saying, I want to go to school. They don't ever say, I want to go to daycare. They don't use the word.
Big school.
Yep. They don't never use the word daycare until they're like 12 and they ready to stop going to daycare. Okay. And so then what happens is when they come in, the parents are explaining to them, when you read this book as a mom or you're reading this book during circle time, you explain that there's going to be some rules. You're going to meet new friends. You're going to meet your teacher. And then it talks about you're going to wash your hands to prepare for your day. You're going to work with your friends in center time. So this is really, truly what a day is like for a child in childcare. So you see here, potty training, learning how to flush the toilet, learning how to be at the center for breakfast. So here they're having table time, eating breakfast, talking at the table with the rest of the students. So this happens in real life. All right. So I'm not going to go through the whole book, but this is why we give this to parents to read to their first time students that have never been in your childcare business before. We give them this so that they can give them the system for what their day is going to be like. And we walk them through the whole day. You see where even I got the shirt to say Miss Dobson. You see that? Miss Dobson.
Yes.
I love it. When they're taking a nap. So we teach the number system here in the School of Systems. And look what's on there. The number system. So everything that we do here at the School of Systems is tied in. And then this is one of our parents coming to pick up their children at the last day. This is our front desk area here. And so we flow it through just like a regular day, even down to circle time for the children when they're having circle time. So this book is literally a day in the life of a student starting childcare for the first time. And moms, you will read this for the very first 7 days. So your little one that may be attached can understand their schedule and how their day is going to flow. So they get that created by Coach Andrea. Whoop, whoop. That'll be me. Whoop, whoop.
Yes.
So stay on with me, answer some questions, and I'll give you one absolutely free. And then we have our Learning Made Easy that's in our goodie bag. And the reason why we give out the Learning Made Easy is because we want for students to start utilizing workbooks at home. And so we call this a high impact curriculum because I know that many programs believe in using MNIPS and the Montessori style, but then there are some students that's ready for hand-eye coordination. And so this is a simple semester 1 workbook, and they get this absolutely free. So I just wanted to share with you this simple system that prepares the students to become a part of my childcare program or your childcare program. And when parents enroll, they get this little goodie bag, okay? What you think about that? If you like it, give me some hearts. Sydney Tree says she would love to order. Well, perfect. We have it where you can purchase it in a bundle. You could go to www.iownadaycare.com and visit the store. So I don't know if you guys can see or not, but we keep them all together here for arrival. when parents register to enroll. Now, I know it looks like I got on pajamas, but y'all know I wouldn't do pajamas. You know, this is the new style that they have now. What,
So
Mama?
you thought it was pajamas?
Oh, yeah, because some people would have been like, I know Coach ain't got on her pajamas. No, girl. I ain't got on no pajamas. This the new style. Anybody got this yet? Anybody started wearing this new style yet? Where your outfit look like it's pajamas?
Mm-hmm.
Anybody doing this? Hey, Valerie. Hey, Arlesia. Hey, Ashley. Oh, my God, Ashley, I think you're going to be coming to the conference. I think you are the brown that we have. Yep, it's on my website. Hey, Jaquasia. Hey, Londa. Hey, Joy. Hey, Kim. Hey, Justin. Hey, Allison. All right, guys. So, anybody starting to wear these outfits? They're so comfortable. They have pockets. Great move. I can move really, 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 really well. They fit really, really well. You could go to Eloquii. You know, Eloquii is for the plus size girl. And when you do, you can.
The material looks like it feels.
Oh, it's so soft.
Mm-hmm.
The material is so soft. So like I ain't gonna get down there, because if I get down there, I might not get up. But if I hold on to a little something,
you can get up.
All right, I'm holding on. But anyway, I can get down and get back up.
Get down on it.
Hey, get down on it. You got it.
Hey.
All right, somebody said, you look fabulous. Thank you so much. I've been working out and trying my best to eat a lot of protein. Like this morning, I had a little cereal milk. I told my mom I woke up 2 o'clock in the morning wanting that cereal milk. So that was my, you know, it's okay kind of thing. And then I eat like veggies or veggie-oriented foods. All right? So are you all ready? We got the right crowd. Everybody that's going to stay is pretty much on. Everybody that's going to leave has pretty much left. So I think we got the right audience now. Hey, India. Hey, Rachel. Okay, so here at the School of Systems, we have what we call a command center. So you need a command center in your director's office or in your administrative office, or if you are the director in your office, you need a command center. So here at the command center, I have a quarter worth of calendars. All right. And so my quarter, and I don't know if you guys can see this. Let me make sure let me do it this way. All right. So we have our quarter worth of calendars, and we have our school calendar as well, our public school system calendar. And then we have our wall folder unit. And at the time of me purchasing this was what we had locally. You can do something better. You could do something more stable. It doesn't have to look as temporary as this, but this is what we had when we got started. All right, and so then we have in our command center, we have where we communicate with our team. All right, so we have where we communicate with our teachers. All right, so I'm going to teach you about this system. So we're talking about getting systems done in a day. And we're talking about those of us that have teachers that don't quite organize their rooms the same as others, don't quite get the organization portion of childcare. And let me tell you something. You can't be hard on those type of teachers because not everybody knows organization. You know, spiritually speaking, the gift of administration is a gift. Other words, it's a gift to be able to organize. And so when you meet someone that can organize, that is organized or understand organization, it's a spiritual gift. It's a gift that God gave us from heaven above, because the Bible speaks of that there were gifts given, and the gift of administration is one that's given. So don't be hard on those teachers that can't get right, okay? Because your gift has to make room for them. And the way that you do that is by systemizing and organizing your child care program. So we're going to go over this system for those teachers who don't have the gift of administration. They may love kids. They may have patience. They may be enduring. They may show up every day, but they may not be able to organize a classroom the way you want it. And so I teach that when you come to the conference, there's some foundation systems that you got to have in place. And many of you are struggling with your team because you don't have those foundation systems in place. But that's okay. If you're ready to get it done in a day, stay on with me, because of course I'm coming on to talk to you guys about my conference that's coming up 2023 of January. So it's going to be January 2023, Resort Style Learning. And we'll get more into that. But just if you want to know more about it, please drop below a me, and I will tell you more about it. I will tell you this. Tickets have already started selling. We opened up the cart on October 1st. And we only have a few tickets left for you to get in at the discount rate. So if you want it, I put a post up today that the early bird catches the worm. And everything else that's left, that's what those of you who don't get up and go get it, that's what you got left. All right, so Arlista says she wants to come. Dana says she wants to come. Allison says she wants to come. All right, so perfect. We're going to have you guys come. You can go to www.jumpstartmychildcaresuccess.com and you can get your tickets while they are on sale. You can save $400 on your tickets by getting them now, and there's only a limited spots left. Okay, so let's go back into our command center. For everybody that's just now joining, remember this is your command center. This is your communication center. This is your command center. Woo! Then the next one is, this is what your director or your admin person. So Ms. Dobson is my person that used to hit the floor. So this is your container, right, Ms. Dobson?
Mm-hmm. Yes.
Let me let Ms. Dobson verify. Well, I can't move my
You
thing.
gotta move it.
Move up, let the people see you then,
I
Mama.
talk loud enough for the kids.
Well, I want the people to see you a real person.
Oh, yes, I am. Very much so.
So this is your what, Ms. Dobson?
You laugh. Oh, that's my daily task, and everything is in there. My menus, my counts, everything.
All right, so this is a whole nother system. Thank you, Mother.
You're very welcome.
This is a whole nother system. So when you send your directors to do their rounds, you got to put tools in their hands. And so these are a part of those tools that we put in their hands to do the rounds. And so when you come to the School of Systems, we teach you about the content that's in there. How many of you have your teachers do rounds? Not your teachers, your directors. How many of you have your directors or those who are in a lead staff position? How many of you have them do rounds? www.jumpstartmychildcaresuccess.com. Thank you guys for putting it there. If you have your team do rounds, somebody do a thumbs up. If you have your team do rounds. So this is for you to be able to have a system for rounds.
Mm-hmm.
And then if you are a CEO that you do not, if you're a CEO and you're not in your facility every day, you got multiple locations. If it's something that they cannot send to you via Gmail or online through one of your online systems, then you need a communication carrier so they can drop in your carrier what's specifically for you. Mm-hmm. All right, so this is that carrier, and this goes in the command center. So if your director needed you to pick up something on your rounds, you could just come pick it up from the command center. All right, everybody, give me 1 second. Let me get a little napkin, because this light that's on me got me a little hot. Say something to the people, Mama.
Oh. Well, what should I say?
Tell them about the book. Tell them about that book. Nuh-uh, Mama, I got to teach that. You can't teach that.
So not that book.
Yeah, tell them about the book.
About the book. Oh.
Yes.
So listen, when I realized that Coach had wrote this book and that I was in this book, I was really, really proud. And to see myself in here, and looks just like me. I mean, those of you that know me have seen me. And if you see this drawing in this book, this really looks like me. I could not believe it. I could not believe how much it looks just like me. Hey, Valerie. Valerie Nix, hey. Yeah. And so I was really, really proud that she thought enough of me to put me in this book doing what I do best here at Akiba Academy.
Awesome.
Yes.
Thank you so much, Mommy.
Yes.
All right, everybody. So I hope somebody says, can I get the website again for tickets? It's www.jumpstartmychildcaresuccess.com. Hello, Bonita. Oh, my God. It's so good to have you on. So for those of you that are in childcare, you are in the right place at the right time, especially if you are looking for ways, jumpstart mychildcaresuccess.com. Yeah. Especially if you are looking for ways to get your teachers organized. Okay. And so for those of you that interact with me and stay on to the end, we are going to be sending out this free system for you all for your new enrollees. All right, guys. So let's just build the narrative, all right? I want to build the narrative to make sure I'm talking to the right people. So if you have teachers and you have classrooms that are not always as organized as you like, the reason being is because many of us don't have opening or closing procedures, okay? So somebody type in opening and closing. Go ahead.
So I'm gonna take this with me. This is my notes for Sunday,
Good job.
and this is the calendar that I just made.
Perfect. You can leave me a copy here. And do you have the log on to Calendly? Okay, well then you can take the copy and I'll just be able to log on electronically. You want to put that on Pastor Kamayi's desk so he can approve the calendar.
Okay, yeah, I'm gonna go back right now.
Perfect. And then once he approve it, then we'll and then once he approve it, then we'll distribute it to the saints.
Okay.
Thank you.
And I forgot.
Okay, babies. See y'all later. Bye-bye.
Bye-bye.
Guys, so I'm also setting up my calendar systems for the ministry, and we make sure that Pastor K can approve the calendar. So back to my presentation. So we got to build the narrative here. What you about? Mama, go get the chicken. Mama, go get the ride with Lily for the chicken. Mama, you got to stop her at the door right now. Okay, we got to get our dinner. Mama, tell Lily to send me her cash app. All right, I'm sorry, guys. But it's nothing wrong with a little commercial. Okay? Nothing wrong with a little commercial. All right, so let's go back. I'm focused. I'm focused. So the narrative is when your classrooms are not all managed the same way, or you have a team member. Now, this is about the person, because sometimes it's not your system. Sometimes it's the person. Or you have a team member who does not possess the gift of administration. Okay? And so if you have a team member that does not possess the gift of administration, then, yes, mother, I was trying to be focused. Then that's when these systems are going to work. Now, if you don't have any opening or closing systems, that's going to be something for you to really consider, because that impacts how your business is managed. So you need opening and closing procedures. So I'm going to assume that you have them. All right. Then you need a schedule in your classroom. You need a schedule that's posted in your classroom that you train your teachers to follow. These are non-negotiables for managing a center of excellence, is that they follow schedule. So how many of you have challenges with your team members following the schedule? If you do, listen, we are a network of individuals that know exactly what you're going through. But if you have a challenge, please post that below, because that's going to help us know the areas where you need help at the most. So do you have a challenge with your team members following the schedule? If you do, type a yes below. Okay. We got one. Let's see. I don't know what's going on with my Own A Daycare group. It's just like, I don't know. What's going on with y'all? Let me see here.
Hey, you better go ahead and send her that, because she probably there now.
Mom, but how am I gonna do that if I'm on my phone?
You shouldn't have said it.
Okay, all right. So we do got some that have a challenge with that. Okay, we do have some. All right, so this system was implemented on my second when my second team of directors came in, and I was no longer managing the site by myself, where I had a team of people helping me manage. And so this is when we included this system. So what this system is our teacher daily folders. Okay, so type that in, teacher daily folders. Teacher daily folders. Type that in for me. Teacher daily folders. Somebody type that in for me. Mama, did she give you her cash out?
No.
Teacher daily folders. Good job. All right. Okay. Teacher daily folder. Okay. Let me get back focused. My mama got me all trying to cash out somebody that I don't even have their cash out. Okay. Mama, I need 5 minutes of no interruption so I can help my clients, okay? Just give me 5 minutes of no interruption so I can help my clients, okay?
Okay, well.
I look for her cash app. I don't have it, okay, Mama?
Okay.
All right. So, when teachers come in, you need a command center where teachers go. So, the first thing you want them to be able to do is to clock in. When they clock in, you need a command center for them to be able to go. Once they clock in, the first thing they're going to do is find their folder. Now, one thing I like about these folders is that they're very durable. They can get wet, still reusable. They can bend, they'll pop right back. The material is durable. So what I do is I take and I get a label and I put my logo, my teacher name, and the class name, okay? So when they come in, they get this. Now, here's the thing. We got to make a mindset shift about utilizing paper, because paper is what gives accountability. Remember, there are philosophers that give you wisdom about what writing, and they talk about how writing is an accountability measure. And one thing my mom taught me about corporate America is that in corporate America, they don't do a lot of talking. Like, you know how we, from, around the way, we might go back and forth with you and say what we gonna say and you gonna say what you gonna say. But in corporate America, they don't normally go back and forth. They just write you up. They write everything down. Because why? Writing is a place for accountability. All right. And so you want to remember that in your organization, that although we're in a paperless society, that if you're trying to accomplish accountability, writing and paperwork is a key to that. Okay. So remember, this is an accountability system. All right. So now when you open up the folder, we have a system in here. Now, this system is not your basic checklist system, all right? Because how many of you have checklist systems? However, your teachers just go through and check. They wait to the end of the day to do the checklist. If that is you, say yes. If you've noticed that about your teachers, they'll wait to the end of the day to do their checklist, and then they're like check all day. They'll just wait to the end of the day to do all those checks. If you have experienced that, type in a yes so I can make sure I'm building the narrative so I can help us understand why that's happening and how to prevent that. All right. So this is why I got one person that said yes, so I won't stay on this long then. Okay, 2 people said yes. This is why you want to have a director that does rounds. When your director does rounds, the rounds is going to be to also work through the teacher checklist during her round. So when she walks in the classroom, she doesn't have time to just, lollygag. She got to make sure that when she does her rounds, that she's also checking these documents to make sure that they have been followed throughout the day. All right. So that's the second system. This is called accountability. So now when your director does her round, she's checking, and she's not just checking to say you're wrong. She's checking to see, how can I help you get this done? And so your director cannot just be I told her, I told them. How many of you guys got directors that be like, I told them? How many guys have experienced that? I told them. Well, to alleviate, somebody says accountability systems. Yes, to alleviate the I told them, all right, you got to have your accountability system where this person that does your rounds know this stuff, knows how to do this stuff, and has been trained by you to help others facilitate this accomplishment in the room. If a person just go in and say, hey, you know, you're supposed to do this, you're supposed to do that, that is not what we want you to do while you are on the floor, while you're making your rounds. We want for you to be an example and to lead by showing, hey, you know what? Let's walk through how to do the attendance, just to make sure that you understand. Because when you walk through to make sure that a person understands, then this next step is going to lead to the task being accomplished. All right. So now, step 3. This is why I tell you to make sure that you have your schedule, because this checklist is unlike any other checklist out there. This checklist is created according to the schedule. Somebody type in according to the schedule. So that means what they're to do upon arrival is a part of the checklist. What you do before breakfast, what you do before going outside, what you do during morning admin time, what you do after center time, what you do before the kids come to lunch. So these, I'm just going off the top of my head. So these steps in this checklist is according to schedule. So let's just hypothetically build the perception of how this system can be done in a day. All right, let me close this up and then let me bring it home for you. All right. So let's just say your director comes in the morning and they have to do morning rounds. So before they go to the classroom, they come and they get their tools to do morning rounds. You see this tool. When they go in the room to do morning rounds, this is the form. They are going to be checking for what happens after breakfast and before circle time, because that's what you do in the mornings. They're going to be checking to make sure attendance records, lesson plans, and diaper changers are all set up and ready, because that's what you do in the morning. So when she make her morning rounds, this is what she's checking for. So now she's not just doing rounds. She's not just looking for what she want to look for. She's not just going back to the bag to work with your staff with what she wants. And if you are the director, then this is your responsibility. So now you're not just, just coming off the top of your head while you're in your rooms. You're following this in the classroom just to ensure that the teachers got it. They're following the system. They're getting it done. All right. So let me know if I should stop. Let me know if you want me to stop, because I can stop if you want me to. If you want me to keep going, say, keep going, coach. You good?
You got this shit on.
She got to give me which one it is.
Yes, I gave it my 10.
All right. Arlisa, do you want me to keep going? Somebody said, come on, systems queen. Arlisa says, keep going. All right. So now you understand twofold, how you have accountability with your directors, and then you have accountability with your teachers. Now, what I love about this system is that it's not just a regular checkoff. It's going according to the schedule. So you use this system. Now, this is how you use this system. You use it for daily accountability. You use it for your weekly inspections. And you use it as your closeout form. This one document. So I'm not having them do this document and that document and this document. So when they get ready to go home, they're going to take their teacher folder and they're going to bring it to the front and they're going to say, hey, Ms. Dickinson, it's time for me to check out. You're going to get this teacher folder and everything that they're checked, you're going to go by and check an initial. So your closing person, do you have a closing person? Do you have a person that follows your closeout? So they're going to walk back through and make sure these things are done. Now, what does this system do? This system empowers your team to know your non-negotiables, to understand classroom setup, and to have peer-to-peer accountability. All right. So when you thank you, Bonita. Bonita says, keep going. I love this. So when your team has peer-to-peer accountability, they start learning it as a natural rhythm and flow. Okay. When they start learning things as a natural rhythm and flow, now it's time to invite them to level up. But first, you got to get them to get these systems done in a day. This is what you focus on in a day. So now let's go through this. Let's make this even more simple for those of you that have an onboarding process or orientation process. So we read books in our academy. We have the Jumpstart School of Systems. And so every month we are reading a new book. And so we read the book, and you guys can get this book. It's really good. It's by Chris, and the book is called The Business Playbook. So we learn as professionals that orientation and onboarding is not the same thing. All right. So in the School of Systems, I call my 90-day process orientation. And then I call when a person is joining my team onboarding, because I'm bringing them on. So now when I am doing the onboarding process, I am not going through this information. This information is what I do for orientation. When I do my onboarding, I am collecting the proper data and information from that person, and I am giving that person, that new teacher, the proper impression of my organization by having everything put together. I really wish you guys was at the School of Systems, because I would show you everything that is put together when bringing in a new person. However, this is a part of my orientation. Why? Because now they have the same checklist that I'm going to look for throughout their day-to-day operations of my school. They have it during orientation when they are learning what my expectations are for my classroom. If that is good, somebody give me some hearts, because I don't have no hearts coming through. And y'all know I'm real big on feedback. I got to know, Facebook got to know to keep this going, because something is being said that's helping the individual. All right. And so if this is good, somebody drop me a line and say, "Oh, coach, this is good." And see, y'all know when we do a live event, I'm always saying that I want to hear you say, "Oh, coach, this is good." Londa says, "Thank you for breaking that down. Thank you, thank you, thank you. Thank you for talking back to me. Thank you, thank you, thank you." All right. All right. Did anybody spot something new? Did you spot something new that you didn't know, but now you know? Did you spot something new that you didn't know that now you know? Was there an aha moment? Please post that below. All right. So Allison said, "This is real good." What is it that's good? Allison, give me some more feedback. What is it that's good? Let me know. Valerie says, "Keep going." Arlista says, "Keep going." Tell me why you want me to keep going. Is it something you learned that was new? Tawana says, "The difference between onboarding and orientation." So that's my take on it. You know, it could be different from somebody else, but that's my take on it. Okay. I got you, Theowana, so I got you anyway. All right, so tell me, anybody else learn something that they're going to use? Because I want to go to part 2, but I want to make sure we are all on one accord. Okay, so Londa says, onboarding, the difference between. Yes. So in the School of Systems, I break it down. So when those of you that are students, you could go into your School of Systems. And when you go to the employment process, Oh, Lord. What time is it? I got to get ready to do ministry. Mom. Hold on. Hold on, Mom. I got it. Let me see. I got to get ready to do ministry. Yep. So let me see.
You went over the time?
Nope. I got ministry that I got to do. Okay. So, I think my live been going on. It's almost been an hour. Let me hurry up. Somebody says, I love the accountability and keeping a paper trail. Yes, because you need a storage binder. So your storage binder, now you're a director who's verified your classrooms, especially if you're an off-site owner. Your director now takes and stores this in that month's storage binder. So you have a storage binder that sits in your director's office, and it's separated by month. So this section, which is your classroom checkout, they take and they store it there because they checked it. They made sure it was correct. And then on Fridays, your teachers turn this in, and your admin team or your director prepares it for the next week, takes and sets it in the command center. So Monday, when they clock in, they know the same system applies. Dorothy Hunter says checking hourly is the way to go instead of checking after they leave. Yes, so when you do rounds, you want to do a morning round, which means when your director comes in, she checks her. Miss Dobson, can you give me that communication binder? All right. So this is why everything is so accessible. I'm at the School of Systems. When your director comes in, she checks her communication binder. Once she checks her communication binder, she settles herself. Once she gets settled, she does her first morning round. Okay, you can put this back. Thank you. All right, here we go. Phase 2, and then, listen, I know a lot of you guys were asking about tickets to the conference. So now that you all see the content that I teach now, those of you that haven't been connected to me in a while, I have streamlined my focus, and this is the way that I teach. And so we're talking about getting it done in a day's time. And so we are going to have myself and a team of others speak to you about systems that they use in their business that you could get done in a day's time. And then I'm going to give you maps. So I'm going to give you a map to make sure that you have, for those of you that get your tickets now during the month of October, you're going to start coaching with me before you get to the conference so that you have the right mindset and you know what to pick up. Because when you come to a conference, there's so much information. You leave inspired, but what action do you take? So because I realized that, I'm giving you a map now and coaching before you get to the conference. So when you arrive, you're going to know us. You're going to know the team. You're going to know your setting. You're going to know what to expect. You're going to know what you're listening to. And so I have a clarity process that I take you through. And so once you complete the clarity map, you are now enrolled where you have a task that you need to do. You're going to work with my coaching team. They're going to tell you what to do. Once you do that task, then you meet with me, your coach, and I get you to the finish line. You will have clarity about what you're needing from the conference before you get there. All right, so you can go get your tickets at www.jumpstartmychildcaresuccess.com. Now, let me tell you something. If all of you all right now that's watching went and got a ticket, we'll be sold out. So that lets you know we don't have many spots left. And the ticket price is now at $400 off. So if you want to save money, you go now. And if you are at a place where you're waiting on some funding to come through for you, you go ahead and book with the payment plan. And you can make your 4 payments. And of course, I'm a businesswoman, so you're going to have to pay a little bit more than what you would pay if you did it in full. However, it's still available. And this is the last month for that pay in full option. All right. So I hope you guys are still on with me. If you like what I said about the conference and you are interested, please type below me so I'll make sure I'm talking to the right audience, and that those of you that's on, you like this system, you like my style of teaching, and you think this is something you can get with. You think this is someone you can learn from, please type a me below. Once I get some responses, then we'll move on to, and this, be honest with me, because, hey, I'm a no-nonsense kind of girl when I coach. Right now, the anointing not really on me, but when God get ready to use me, I be like, let's get it done. So I'm going to be really cute and nice right now. So I'm a little different here than I am in the live setting because I'm talking to an audience of people. All right. And so when you're talking to a boss, you got to make sure you're ready to boss up. Because, you know, some of y'all real bosses. Y'all going to be looking at me like, who she think? Okay, Valerie says she's interested. Tawana says me. All right. So I want you guys, Valerie and Tawana, I want you to type this in for me. I want you to type in the comment section, www.jumpstartmychildcaresuccess.com. Type that in for me. www.jumpstartmychildcaresuccess.com. Type that in for me, ladies, so I know that you got it. And then I'll move on. And just for the record, while I'm waiting on these ladies to type in www.jumpstartmychildcaresuccess.com, just for the record, I am so interested in having all of my tour stop attendees. I want you to come experience a 2-day conference because the level, we've gone to another level in how we share information and the information that we provide in the setup. Thank you, Tawana. Still waiting on Valerie. We share information we have accumulated a network of real, like, successful childcare owners. They're building $1 million sites. They have multiple locations, caring for 50 to 300 children a week. I mean, when I tell you the network that we have been garnering up, second to none. Second to none. They're wholesome people. A lot of times when people come to my conference, they can take note that we got solid people. So I'm excited. All right. So Valerie got it. www.jumpstartmychildcaresuccess.com. And Tawana has it too. Deawana has it too. All right. So the next system that's in your teacher folder is a communication log. All right. You want to have a communication log with your team. The reason why you want to have a communication log with your team is because, let me show you. All right. When you have this communication log with your team, any children that were added and withdrawn, when you have a cubby system and you have a portfolio system in your classroom, and when you go in your classrooms and the cubbies aren't correct, the portfolios aren't correct, this system eliminates teachers from the excuse of I didn't know. So when you have where you ask them to jot down any kids that came or any kids that were withdrawn, this is important because sometimes parents communicate with teachers before they communicate with your front office. So this gives your teachers the opportunity to communicate. Next, sometimes you may have items that's needed in the classroom. If there are items that's needed in the classroom, they can put that on their communication list. Behavior concerns or absent students. Now, when there are behavior concerns, you got to give your teachers outlets. You can't just let your teachers come in and go every single day, but yet they're frustrated with the behavior that's in their classroom. Maybe you have a teacher that's not prepared mentally and physically to deal with behaviors. And so next thing you know, they quit because they're burnt out. But you got to give them an outlet to hear them, to listen to them. And so that's why we put this there. And we teach this during the orientation process because we need for them to know how to utilize this communication tool, because without them utilizing this communication tool, some people feel as if they are in those classrooms by themselves, and then when they get swole up, they'll be done told you what you can do with their classroom. So if you want to prevent, that swell up in people thinking they could talk to you like they want to, and I'm only coming to you real because I own and operated the childcare business just like you. And so when I didn't have my management skills up to par, and when I didn't have this wisdom that I have now, I encountered where me just telling somebody how to run my classrooms frustrated them because I was doing it out of order. I didn't have no order, no model to follow. And so then I had to learn, instead of me just popping in on these young ladies and just telling them in the middle of the day what they need to do different, I need to have a training model in place that offers them training and gives them heads up. This is what I'm going to be observing when I walk through your rooms. So this is the growth that I had to go through. So this is why I talk like I talk, because of my experiences. All right. So the reason why you want them to write down absent students is because you should have a follow-up system. There should be a follow-up system in your program that says if a student is absent after 2 days, we call the mom. Now, calling the mom is a courtesy, but it's also a financial move. Because if you have a 2 weeks notice in place, this is how important this teacher, I'm about to break this down. This is why this system helps you get it done in a day. Because if you have a student that's absent, your administrator, your director, they may be in the midst of the week doing other things. Your teachers are accountable for the attendance record. All right. If you were here at the School of Systems, I would show you their station that's set up in their classrooms. So your teachers are accountable for the attendance records. This is why you got to have your directors on the floor. Let me show you. Many of you, your teachers don't do the attendance. Now, am I telling you this because my center is perfect? No. I'm telling you this because I done been there where I've had to pay the state back money. I've been there where my food program recouped money. I've been there where them state funds was recouped, all because I had team members that didn't do the attendance, and I didn't have no system in place to make sure my attendance got done. So now when we say hit the floor, guess what? Monthly attendance records right there. Boom. Monthly attendance records. Monthly attendance records. Why? Because I created a system now to cover the importance of my operations. So now let's go back to the scenario that I was telling you about, why this is important. When a student is absent, you can give parents a courtesy call after 2 days. If parents do not call you and tell you that their child will be absent, your billing is not, your billing does not stop. When parents give you a notice, they give it to you in writing of withdrawal. If they do not give you a notice in writing, you bill for those last 2 weeks, whether the child attended or not. So this is why it's so important for your teachers to understand that any student that has been absent for 2 days, to report that in the communications of their folder, so that the director can acknowledge so-and-so has been absent and do the courtesy call. If parents say, oh, I forgot to call, he's been sick, no problem, you're still being billed for the week. If parents don't answer and don't return, no problem, you're still being billed for these last 2 weeks. And if parents don't come back and pay, no problem, you're going to the collection company. And if the collection company does not collect, no problem, this will be dealt with on my taxes. Do you see why a teacher folder is a blessing in the end? Did I help somebody today? Mama, you about ready? Mm-hmm. Yeah, it done got dark. But Mama, I gotta do one more thing with Val.
With what?
Val. And then I'm coming. You already ate?
No.
Okay, somebody giving me hearts, but talk back to me. Talk back to me. Well, did they help you? All right. Oh, thank you so much, Cantrell. All right. Okay, well, I'll go ahead and get ready to end our live. I like to be effective. I like to work with individuals that can glean from the information that I'm providing. And so I really appreciate you all being on tonight. So I want for somebody to ask me a question. Somebody said, it's good, Coach. I like the form that holds the teachers accountable. Cantrell says, amen. Okay. Tijuana says, I love how you break down the why. Yes. All right. So I have a gift. Mom, what you did with the book?
Oh, I put the book back.
Okay. So if you have a question, I want you to type in your questions. Once you type in your questions, I'm gonna answer it, and I'm just gonna select the winner. I'm going to let my mom select the winner. So type in your questions real quick. Woo, this light here got me hot. Let me see if I just, woo. I hope y'all can see me. Woo, because that's got my hair coming up or everything. Woo. All right, Mom. So let's see. Any questions? Woo. Woo, that light'll do it. That'll do it. That light'll do it. Woo. That light'll do it. Ooh, that's a good question. Any questions?
Somebody out here.
That's Val, Mama.
Oh.
Mama, you can't just take my AC filter.
Girl, I need a filter to see.
Mama, you can't just take my AC filter. So, Mama, which question you want me to ask? Since these are the only 2 questions we got.
The hardest lesson you had to learn. Because copies of the poems are available, Dorothy. So tell them about the hardest lesson you had to learn.
That's good, Mom. You let Miss Val in? Woo! Oh boy.
Hey, how you doing? Good. How are you? Good.
Hey, Val, I'm coming. I'm in the middle of this live. I'm almost done. Let me see. The hardest lesson I had to learn was not even about childcare. The hardest lesson I had to learn was to charge what I'm worth. Type that in.
Yes.
The hardest lesson I had to learn was to charge what I'm worth. And the reason why I say that, it's not even about childcare, is because I felt like I was serving God through my gift. And I was giving my gift to people. And when I was giving my gift to people, charge what you're worth. When I was giving my gift to people, they didn't appreciate it. See, nobody really understood that, if you run $1 million company, it takes you $50,000 to $60,000, sometimes $50,000 a month to keep operations going. So nobody understood that what you make in a year, I got to have every 30 days. And so when I was investing in helping parents, I wasn't really charging what I was worth. I was just trying to get started so I can help, and then I realized that you can't help people unless you yourself are able to, unless you yourself have been helped. And so when I started looking at, man, look what I do. I give you the curriculum. I give you, morning care, night care. We have a whole fleet of vehicles. I'm doing the most because I'm trying to fill the gap what my community needs. And when I started doing that, it was impacting me because people would still talk about me like I wasn't human, like I was a dog, People still hated on me, and I didn't know what I was doing to people. So then I was like, bump it. Charge what you're worth.
Mm-hmm.
And when I started charging what I was worth, I started letting what everybody felt, what everybody thought about me, let it be what it be. Because if I was good to you, you're going to talk about me. And if I go for what belonged to me, you're going to talk about me. You're going to talk about me, so I might as well go for what belonged to me. So that is it for tonight. Don't you go nowhere, Val? Oh, that is it for tonight. You all can go and get your tickets at www.jumpstartmychildcaresuccess.com. And you can get the payment plan or you can get the pay in full ticket. Now, if you are in Mississippi and you want to experience the Own A Daycare brand, I want you to like Cantrell Keys, like her page. She has a link on her page where you can hear me speak as her keynote speaker at the 25th year. Somebody said, who won the prize? Oh, great. Tawana Herge. Please send me your address. Thank you so much. Please send me your address so that I can send you your copy of Little Big School. And this is a onboarding system for children. Okay?
Congratulations, Tawana.
Woo!
Tawana, congratulations.
Yay!
Yes.
All right.
Good night. Good night, everybody.
My mama rushing me. Come on. She ready to go. Val here. I got other stuff I got to do. Y'all just know I love childcare. So please inbox me. And somebody said, thank you, Mommy.
You're welcome.
Look, don't be calling my mama mama. You call her mama. That's my mommy.
It's all right.
I'm just like that. That's my mommy. All right. So I love you, girl. You know I just be tripping. So that is it. Go get your tickets.
Come on, 'cause I'm hungry.
Mom, you ain't gonna eat your food?